What was the president's response to a new poll from the New York Times today showing that 64% of Democrats say that they would prefer a different candidate in 2024?
What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and I've got some video footage from the White House that you're not going to want to miss, as they're letting us know that right now the state of the economy, we're going to be getting that CPI data reading tomorrow, Wednesday, and they're letting us know right now it's not going to be good. Sure would be nice if maybe there was some stimulus coming here very soon. And in addition to that, that might be the reason why we're seeing all of these headlines coming out today saying Joe Biden, don't run. 64% of Americans right now are saying that he should not run again. There should be another Democratic candidate. We're hearing that Trump beats Biden right now, and so does DeSantis. And Democrats, they're stressing as they're hearing that there's likely going to be a red wave coming here if they don't fix things soon. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest with video footage and articles. This is your breaking news, stimulus check update, and stimulus package update. Now, first off, stimulus checks. If you missed my video yesterday, you might want to check it out as I get you caught up on the latest as to where things stand. And also, I'm assembling that comprehensive list of all the checks because there's not just the federal level checks. A lot of people are waiting for that fourth check. There's also states, cities, counties going out all the time, many of which people don't even know about. And if you miss the window of opportunity because they're only available for limited amounts of time, you don't get the money. It goes back to the federal government. And in many cases, you have to apply. So I'm going to make sure that you don't miss out on that. So keep an eye out. Very soon, I'm going to be releasing that website where you can go enter your email, keep you up to date on everything, you guys, so you don't miss out on any checks that can help you out right now. Now, in addition to that, as I mentioned, take a look at these headlines coming out, you guys. More Americans are opposed to Joe Biden running for president in 2024 than Trump, poll finds. 64% of Americans say that Biden should stay out of the race. They're saying, listen, step aside, things are not going well. Nevertheless, Biden has already stated that unequivocally he plans to run for re-election, and Trump has hinted that he also plans to run, though he has not yet filed his proper paperwork. Now, the poll comes as Biden's approval rating continues to tank into the 30s due to a large part of the skyrocketing gas prices and inflation. And you're going to be seeing the video footage where they're saying that the reports coming out is that it's going to be not so good. But they're saying we're already recovering, but the data is old, so it's not going to reflect it. So they're telling everybody, brace yourself. The numbers coming out tomorrow are not going to be good. And take a look at this headline, you guys, just coming out today. What it would take for Democrats to dump Biden. As they're saying, we're hearing anonymously behind closed doors that they don't want him to run. They feel like things are not going in the right direction. As take a look, you guys, Biden will face a 2024 opposition from the far left group. Democrats themselves are saying they don't want Biden to run, citing his job performance as president. The hashtag Don't Run Joe campaign comes after polls reveal that 2/3 of Democrats don't want Biden to rerun in 2024. Man, so his own party saying, listen, we don't want you to run. Things are falling apart, and you're not only ruining things for yourself, but the entire Democratic Party in these midterm elections. There's going to be a red wave. We need things to change, and we need a new leader. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But you guys, I'm going to be sharing with you the video footage, the White House responding to this exact question. How does Joe Biden feel about Democrats saying he should not run? Also, we're going to be hearing them address what is going to be happening with the economy. I've got the video footage for you, and we're going to be seeing how they respond to all of this with potential stimulus packages that we're hearing they're working on right now, and also stimulus checks and other provisions. I'm going to keep you up to date on the latest. So let's go ahead and dive right in. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, if you appreciate the updates, don't forget, smash that like button for me. Just takes a second. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments. Share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. All you got to do is smash that subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And keep an eye out on the second channel, Steve Ram Finance, for 1-minute short videos coming out every day on the state of our economy, real estate, cryptos, keeping you up to speed. And also, I just did a video update on the housing market crash we're hearing that could be coming right now in 2022. And I share with you the actual data so that way you know what's happening right now. So you guys check that out. Right after that, if you missed it, I'll pin a comment down below. You can click the link, go check out those videos and subscribe. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this video footage and take a look at what the White House has to say about Biden not getting support from Democrats and what they say about the state of the economy. Let's go ahead and take a look.
What was the president's response to a new poll from the New York Times today showing that 64% of Democrats say that they would prefer a different candidate in 2024?
And I would also say from that very same poll, there were 92% of Democrats who support this president as well. Look, not get into politics from here or get into any political analysis. This is not something. There's going to be many polls. They're going to go up or they're going to go down. This is not the thing that we are solely focused on. We are focused on things like today, signing this bipartisan gun reform legislation, which will, again, save lives. Do we have more work to do? Absolutely. We're going to continue I was talking about inflation and how important that is a priority for this president, and how we have seen gas prices go down by close to 30 cents a gallon the past 25 plus days. That is something that the president's going to continue to work on, because we still need to give Americans relief. We have seen an economy that has bounced back from when he walked in to this administration over a year ago, after still dealing really in reality with a once in a generation pandemic, and how we've been able to bring back jobs that we lost pre-pandemic, and also just continue to do that work. How we've seen unemployment at 3.6%, the jobs number that we saw last week at 375,000 jobs created in the last month. All of these things is what the president's going to continue to focus on. How do we deliver? Somebody was asking Jake about USICA, also BIA, and all the work that we're putting behind that, because that is a top priority for this administration, because we need to continue to compete with countries like China. So there is so much work to be done that the president's going to focus on and deliver as well.
So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts. The White House's response to 64% of those polled saying that he should not run again is that same poll says that 92% say that if he does run again, that they would support him. So let me know. Do you agree, disagree? Would you continue to support him? Would you not? Is it curtains, Joe Biden, and the red wave is on the way? Well, take a look at this article that just came out today from the Washington Post. It says, the most predictable story in the world gets recycled whenever a first-term president becomes unpopular and his jittery party starts wondering whether other options are better than nominating him for re-election. So right now, with Joe Biden's approval rating sagging below 40%, we're hearing as low as 33% in some polls. Democrats are starting to wonder if they should replace Joe Biden. Now, this article says that historically what we've seen is unpopular presidents, they don't make it to a second term. And if the party does replace them, that replacement, they don't win in the election either. So right now, jumping down, it says all of this suggests that if Biden remains unpopular, the Democrats are probably doomed whether they nominate him or not. So we're hearing that unless he does something to change things very soon, probably going to be bye-bye Biden and a red wave coming here in these midterm elections. So let me know your thoughts, you guys. With that being said, do you think it's curtains for Biden and the Democrats? Is there a way for them to maintain control and get people back on track? Well, we're hearing there is, and that is addressing the number one concern with American people right now, and that is the state of the economy. 41-year high inflation, record high food and gas prices, addressing these issues, passing legislation or executive orders to get things done, help people out, and have it fresh in the minds of voters right before they hit the polls, and that is addressing the state of the economy and stimulus. Well, you guys, take a look at what the White House is going to be saying here in response to what's happening with our economy, and they're actually just warning us that tomorrow, with the new CPI data reading coming out on inflation, that it's not looking good, but they're saying over the coming months things are going to get better, and we're going to see if over the next coming months they address this more directly, because there's not a whole lot of time before these elections and things have got to get done, or as we just saw, it's bye-bye Biden and Democrats. Go ahead and take a look.
So on Wednesday, we will have new CPI inflation data, and we expect the headline number, which includes gas and food, to be highly elevated, mainly because gas prices were so elevated in June. Gas and food prices continue to be heavily impacted by the war in Ukraine. And there are a few important points to keep in mind when we get this backwards-looking data. First, June CPI data is already out of date because energy prices have come down substantially this month and are expected to fall further. The average retail price of gas was 11% higher in June than it was in May. And the cost of gas in July is already down 7% from the June peak. Have a chart here for you guys to see. The crude oil is the yellow, the crude oil is the blue at the bottom, and the retail gasoline price is at the top, and you can see the difference there. I would also note that even though gas prices shot up quickly when oil prices rose, they have not come down as quickly as oil has. We continue to call on oil and gas companies to pass on their lower costs to consumers. American families should not be the first to pay and the last to benefit. The president's #1 economic priority is tackling inflation, and looking ahead, there are a number of reasons why we expect those high prices to ease over the coming months. Saturday marked the 1-year anniversary of President Biden's executive order to promote competition across the American economy. This EO prompted a government-wide effort to help lower prices, raise wages, and encourage innovation. And 1 year in, we're extraordinarily proud of the progress we've made. Just a few examples on this is the Department of Justice and the Federal Trade Commission have already scored big wins for Americans. They have locked mega mergers in the insurance and sugar industries and stopped a defense contractor mega merger that would have cost taxpayers billions of dollars. In just a few months, Americans with hearing loss will be able to buy hearing aids over the counter at a drugstore instead of requiring a prescription, which could save them thousands of dollars. And the Department of Agriculture is cracking down on the meat processing industry and supporting new competitors so farmer and ranchers get a fair price. Our administration will continue driving structural change to produce lower prices, higher wages, and to make our economy dynamic and competitive.
So there you have it, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. The cost of oil coming down, the cost of gas coming down just a little bit, but you can see from the chart, it is not proportionate with what we're seeing with oil. So we're going to see if they're going to be able to bring those prices down, maybe send out some more stimulus provisions. There's over $800 billion with a B of leftover money sitting there that's already been sent out from packages. Now it's just sitting there in accounts, untouched, unused. A lot of people are saying, President Joe Biden, take that money, send it out, help out the American people, and help out yourself and your party. Let me know your thoughts, you guys, but that is the latest on President Joe Biden and the economy, and I'll be sure to keep you up to date as more rolls out. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash that like button for me. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. Leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, hop onto Instagram, shoot me a DM at SteveRam3. Consider joining that second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth, personal finance, starting businesses, real estate, stocks, cryptos, and keep an eye out for that comprehensive list of all checks on all levels so you don't miss out on anything. But with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.